So this place is called Baan Lorcha. It's got my ticket here. It is actually an award-winning place. It's called, the ticket says the Living Museum. So yeah, we'll see what it's all about. About an hour later, we are at the edge of this Akha Village. I think about to see what happens next. I have no idea, but it's been a little bit of a ride to get up here. It is beautiful terrain, a lot of rice paddies, and just beautiful mountains in the background. Really enjoy the ride. Didn't really sleep or anything on the way. I was reading and checking messages, and also kind of staring at the window just to kind of see some of the beauty of it all. Really interesting start to the day. Started out at a place called Baan Lorcha. This place is like a kind of like a conservation project. They're trying to kind of preserve the old way, show how both the old way the Akha live. It's just one of the people groups that came down from southern China, and then a little bit of how they still live today, maintaining some of those traditions. You saw like how they actually used to capture animals. I think maybe they still use some of those traps. I'm sure a lot of their trapping is a little more modern than what they have available now. So even trapping like small birds and field mice and things like that, they had these traps that they put on display for people to check out. We walked around, we saw people weaving the roofs, like the thatch kind of roof that goes on top of the house. So yeah, that part was really interesting. They call it a living museum, and I think the museum title is a little misleading. Like they should probably call it more of like the Akha cultural tour or something like that. I think it might even turn some people away if they don't really know like what they're getting into. It wasn't very much museum to it. There were a couple of like these signboards and things that you should probably read, but they're very long, and I think most people just kind of look at the picture. Maybe if they really want to know, then they might read it. But for the most part, people depend on their guides. So our guide was telling us lots of stuff and adding to some details, and because most people in the village don't speak Thai, and they also don't really the level of English is also pretty low, so they may know a few words here and there. So there's definitely room for this project to grow. It's recently gotten awards, so we're hoping that it becomes a more the model that some of the other villages use to kind of preserve their culture. It's such a lush area, and it's like full of culture, full of different types of ethnic groups and minorities. Actually, like quite a bit to learn. There's way more here than what people think, and even compared to 10 years ago when I was here, I think there's a lot of attraction and things, a lot more attractions, things to do. They've got better maps. They've highlighted all of these waterfalls, and they've paved roads and things that weren't really there before. Even this area, I mean, this area has come up and improved quite a bit, this is the Golden Triangle area. So it's the area between Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar, where a lot of the opium production kind of took place. So yeah, very interesting day, interesting tour. Not so interesting buffet that we're having right now. You guys might know that I don't really do buffets. I don't really review them, and I try not to eat at them. But no choice today. I was hungry, so made the most of the fruit and the salad, and a little bit here and there what I could taste from there. It's pretty blah. But hey, that's how it goes when you're traveling. That's local tea, but it has a very kind of like floral flavor, and also like almost like a roasted, kind of a little bit of a roasted taste. It's like on the end taste of it. These would make good shot glasses, huh? This is the souvenir I want.